So the practice that I want to share with you is very simple, walking meditation. Because that sense of finding and experiencing wonder isn't just about being in our heads, it's about being in our bodies too. Walking meditation is a very, very simple practice that turns out to be incredibly difficult and complex, of bringing attention and unity to mind and breath and body. Lift one foot. Move it forward. Set it down. Let your weight shift. Lift the other foot. Move it forward. Set it down. Let your weight shift. It's deceptively simple. Lift, shift, place, shift, lift, shift, place, shift. But as you bring your attention and your awareness to it, it gets more and more complicated. And it ends up taking all of the focus that you possibly have just to walk yourself forward a step. There's no room in your brain for anything else except just that focus. And that's the practice. Anytime it starts to seem easy, slow yourself down a little bit more and it gets harder. Slow, lift, shift, step, shift, lift, shift, step. While you can do this walking meditation practice while you're out and about in the world, you notice that it's really slow because the whole point is to bring your focus back into yourself and how you're moving and how your breath and your body and your focus, your mind all go together. So when monks do this is a practice of Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese Buddhist monk, and many, many others. They wouldn't do it while they're going out for a walk like around the neighborhood. They'd do it in this very sort of circumscribed area, walking back and forth, 20 feet, and slowly moving back and forth. This is actually a great moving meditation practice for cold and gray and wintry months. So the steps are small because the idea is not to cover ground, but just to bring awareness and intention into what you're doing. You let your body straighten as if there is a string tied to the roof of your mouth, sort of pulling you upwards as your shoulders stack above your hips. In your 4 steps, lift and shift and place and shift and lift and shift and place and shift and lift and shift and place and shift. Walking meditation is an invitation into a sort of a stillness in motion, an inner stillness, a centering, in the same way that when you look at a tall tree, there's the sense that it's rooted, that it's really stable, that it's motionless. But in fact, if you look up the trunk at the top of this thing, tall trees are in constant motion, tracing these ellipses against the sky. It's the same with your mind and your body, that you're moving, but you're still, both at the same time as you're walking. And it's a way, ultimately, of finding your way back to now.